Greg Ehrenberg here from Odd Shop. We're at Wednesday, which means there's afternoon baseball games, there's night baseball games. I'm focusing on the night games, but I want to know what you guys are betting on today. So leave a comment below. It could be anything you're betting on today throughout the day. Give yourself a chance to win a free subscription to our premium betting Discord channel. And shout out to Ronnie Bellis yesterday because he had picked the Baltimore Orioles money line outright against the Toronto Blue Jays. It was a pick that seemed pretty bold at the time, but it ends up coming through at plus money. So shout out once again to Ronnie Bellis. You're going to get one free week of our premium betting Discord. Message me on Twitter so I can help set that up. Other than that, guys, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And these are my favorite bets for Wednesday night's baseball slate. To start us off on Wednesday, I'm going with under 4.5 strikeouts for Reid Detmers. And I'm not exactly sure, but I think I've bet the under on Detmers strikeout props in all of his starts this year. If not all of them, it's been the majority of them, and it's come through pretty well for us. So usually his strikeout prop is 4.5, and that is a number that's hit the under in 9 out of 10 starts. Today we're getting a 3.5, so books have been getting a little bit wiser when it comes to the strikeout numbers for Reid Detmers because he's just not a high strikeout pitcher, but he's only gone for 4+ strikeouts in half his starts this year, and he has a really difficult matchup today against the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the recent starts for Detmers, there just haven't been very many strikeouts to be had. Last time out, he had 1. Then his starts before that, 4, 3, 4, 2, 2. So only in 2 of his last 6 starts has he had 4 or more strikeouts. And not only is the number 3.5, we're getting plus money on the under. It's a matchup against the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is arguably the best offense in all of baseball. It's loaded from top to bottom. There just aren't very many safe spots for a pitcher to be able to rest against them. Considering the lack of strikeout stuff for Reid Detmers, I'm going to continue to hit the unders here. We're getting plus money on under 3.5. We have this projected as our number 1 prop bet of the day over at Odd Shopper. 64% win rate, 32% expected ROI. I feel good about under 3.5 strikeouts for Reid Detmers. If you guys like some free money, you are running out of time to take advantage of our offer with FanDuel Sportsbook, because if you sign up with them for the first time using our link below, you're going to get $200 for free. This is how you could take advantage of it. Like I said, there's that link below in the description box. You click on that link, you head on over to FanDuel through the app, and then you make a deposit. And if you place a $5 bet on anything, they're going to give you $200 for free. You have to be new signing up to FanDuel, so not an existing user of the DFS book or the sports book. So as long as you're totally new to FanDuel, make a deposit. They're going to give you $200 for free when you place your first $5 bet. Just make sure you sign up using the link below. For my next bet, I'm also looking at somebody who I bet in his last start, and that is Roansy Contreras over 4.5 strikeouts. This is just such a low number for a guy who's as talented as Contreras is. He throws really hard, upper 90s fastball. He has terrific off-speed stuff, and he just generates a lot of swing and misses. He's gotten strikeouts pretty much everywhere he's pitched. At the minor league level, he was always somebody who had a 33 to 39% K rate. His last 2 starts, 7 strikeouts against the Braves, 8 strikeouts against the Diamondbacks. And I know his matchup tonight against the Cardinals isn't ideal. The Cardinals do have a right-hand dominant lineup, but they make a lot of contact, so they don't strike out a bunch. But I'm not sure it matters when it comes to Contreras. His stuff is so good that I think he's going to be able to generate strikeouts kind of regardless of what the matchup is. And we're getting such a low strikeout prop, like I mentioned before, 4.5. It's also plus money on the over 4.5. So not only do I like this over number, I also think it makes sense to ladder some of the other strikeout props and look at 6+, 7+, all those kind of numbers I also think make sense because there's a lot of upside when it comes to Contreras' arm. So once again, second consecutive start, give me the over strikeouts for Roansy Contreras. So for my final bet of the day, it's one that I don't feel all that comfortable with, and I'm sure you guys won't either because there's so many runs that are expected to be scored in this game. But I just think the total is set way too high, which is in the Cubs-Padres game. Wind is expected to be blowing out at Wrigley Field. As a result, the total is 12 runs. And in our current projections, we have the fair total at 10.5 runs. So it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think that's the most likely scenario. We could all agree on that. But at a certain point, the total is just too high. And like I said, despite the weather, we have this game projected with a 10.5 total. This is our second highest projected run total of the entire day. The only one higher is the Coors Field game between the Colorado Rockies and the Cleveland Guardians. So we're expecting a lot of runs to be scored. Like I said, 10.5. But that doesn't justify a 12-run total. So in our sports betting model, the number 1 run total bet we have of the day, it's under 12 runs. In this Cubs-Padres game, we have the under with a 20.4% expected ROI. And I get it. the weather is very, very conducive to offensive environment. The wind is blowing out at Wrigley Field. We know that leads to home runs. It generally leads to high scoring games. But at what point is the total just too high? 11, 13, 15. Like, there's a certain point where it's a cutoff. And in our projections, 12 runs is where the under makes sense. Neither of these offenses are particularly great. The Cubs right at league average with a 100 WRC plus. The Padres slightly below league average at a 97 WRC plus. So I'm just really relying on our data here and hope the numbers work out, because as of how it looks now, the run total is about a 1.5 too high. So I'm going to be siding with the under 12 runs in the Cubs-Padres game. So to recap the slate, I have 3 bets that I'm placing for tonight's games. That is Reid Detmers under 3.5 strikeouts, Roansy Contreras over 4.5 strikeouts. Those are both plus money bets. And then under 12 runs in the Cubs-Padres game. I hope these are all some good bets that you guys can make some money on, but I want to know what you guys are betting as well. So leave a comment below and let me know what bets you guys are placing for today. Give yourself a chance to win some free stuff. Also, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and good luck tonight.